Fam, good morning. It's Draco Johnny, and I got a real special episode for y'all today. I'm about to talk to y'all today about the Ankh. The Ankh. People want to know what the Ankh is and what it represents and what it was used for and what is it for. They just want to know what the Ankh is. And right here, as you can see, I got the Ankh. I also have it tatted on me. I also have it on the back of my truck. And this loop at the top right here represents the woman's womb. This piece at the bottom right here represents the phallus or penis. This is a symbol of balance, a symbol of life. You know, when these two combine, in the middle is where they create boys and girls, kids, you know what I mean? And this is the key of life. You cannot have two phalluses, a phallus down here and a phallus up here, and it create life. It then becomes the key of death. Hence the reason that Christ is dead on the cross. But yeah, this right here, this symbol right here is very magical, very powerful in the spiritual world. What do I mean by that? It's a symbol of protection used in ancient Egypt over 20,000 years ago. If you didn't know, the Egyptians was a great, powerful civilization, and they lasted approximately 28 dynasties. A dynasty is a long period of arraignment from a king, and over 20 something kings, pure black kings ruled in Egypt before they were meddled with by the outside European culture. Okay, a lot of people don't know about this war because it was covered up, and they took all of these things like the Ankh and a lot of our knowledge and put them in museums and hid it away from us because it's powerful. This right here, this is just an amulet that you put around your neck for spiritual protection. But you have the bigger ankhs that you hold in your hand. They were used as tuning forks. They would go to the pyramid, and it was an energy field around the pyramid. Once the gold cap that they removed off of the pyramid, once they put that gold cap on there, it generates this. It's not electrical, but it's melanin. The pyramid generates melanin, and the Ankh is a tuning fork. It was used as a tuning fork to make our body more powerful. And this is hidden knowledge. I bet very few people know this about chi in your body. The same thing that Chinese work with is chi. But the Chinese have a different way of building chi in their body. We had tools to build up our chi. Chi is your natural soul power. That's what chi is. Soul power. And soul power helps you feel better, helps you regenerate, help you be healthy, all of that. So ankhs were very deep, very deep. Symbols have a very powerful stamp on our brain that we don't know about or that we forgot about. You know what I mean? Being that we were lied to a lot. I remember in school, they showed us ankhs in Egypt, but they only showed us the plummeted destroyed Egypt. And I was confused about a lot of things coming up because they only taught us that we were slaves. They never told us that we had such greatness and such. They had. I know that they had electricity in Egypt also. They never taught us that black people rule something great. And you want to know why? It's because they want us to believe that we are less than that. They don't want us to believe. They don't want the notion in our head that we come from greatness. They want us to come from nothing. But really, we come from both, if you want to look at it, because they reduced us to nothing in the slave trade, the Atlantic slave trade. But long story short, staying on topic, this is a symbol of balance. It'll be the same as the yin and yang symbol, but this is the original cross. The Romans actually took the woman's womb off the top. It took the woman energy and replaced it with masculine energy. Even in Christianity, that's what the other cross comes from. Christianity, they took the womb off and put another phallus on top. So now it doesn't represent the key of life. It represents the key of death. How can you reproduce with two phalluses? Hence, the world is trying to bombard our kids with messages of homosexuality and things like that, like it's normal. You guys need to wake up and see what's going on, what's been going on. It's a war on our culture. This is our culture right here that you're looking at. This Ankh right here is very, 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 very important. I got one tatted on me. I got one on my truck. I study it. I know about it. I suggest y'all do the same thing. Okay? So not only does the regular cross represent homosexuality, but it represents the key of death. You all need to wake up. A lot of people is wearing these around their neck now, and they don't know why they wearing it. I'm one of the, not to brag, but I'm one of the very first people to discover what this symbol really was. And I spread it as quickly as possible on Facebook until they disrupted my account. Yes, they disrupted my account, being that I was spreading light and information. You know what I'm saying? This is not what they want, certain information getting out. So, like, I hope a lot of people review this and they actually see what Ankh's deep purpose was. It's like I say, it's spiritual protection, for one. For two, it was used as a tool, as a tuning fork. It wards off enemies, and it's a protection thing, and it represents balance. So, for those of y'all who don't know, your heart is being weighed while you're here. This is nothing but a playground, a testing ground for you and your heart to see if you are worthy to sit on the throne with God. If you are worthy to sit on the throne with God, then your heart will be at the right weight when it's weighed after you leave this earth. So there should be motivation for everybody to want to get right, you know what I'm saying? Do right. Be God-like. If you're not God-like and you don't get your heart right, then you know where you're going. You're not going to the throne of heaven to help God rule. God is looking for rulers, and the devil is also looking for rulers. For those of y'all who don't know, for people who think the world is ruled by the devil, it's not. It's ruled by whoever you want to be ruled by. And I don't want to be ruled by the devil. I want to be ruled by a higher good power, a heavenly power. I don't think this power is all masculine. This is the power that created us right here. We cannot create anything without this power. You have to have a female animal or a female animal or a female human, a male human, in order to create life. It doesn't make sense any other way. We can't produce any other way. You guys